Good morning, folks. Hello. Look, I fixed the camera. It points more down this time. Welcome to UnKaged Fury. This is the show where I play old nostalgic games that I didn't get to play when they first came out. And we see if people's nostalgia for them holds up, or if it's all just, a product of its times, as it were. Right now, I'm playing Secret of Mana. For how much longer? Question mark. Do we have folks in this? I just realized, I can actually see who's watching.
I have Ryan in a second.
I think so. Oh yeah, we have Ryan. So Ryan is here. Maybe other people will trickle in. So right now we're playing Secret of Mana. Last time we did this, we played Secret of Mana, and it did not go super well. We went from one place where we were unable to do anything to basically a different place where we were unable to do anything by the end. So if this trend continues, then chances of yeah, if this continues, I may just stop. Yeah, exactly. The remake had a lot of bad reviews because all the game mechanics are the same as they used to be, and it turns out didn't age that well, this game. So I gotta take off. No, that's not the one. That's the one. And then remove that. I've been streaming some other stuff the past couple days, so I gotta get my setup all back in order here. This was at 11%, I think. Yeah. Okay. For those who watched the past couple days, I've been streaming Doki Doki Literature Club because that's our podcast game. And then I played some. Oh, that's right. We had an emulation load here. Let's see if I can still load that. Is it just in slot 1? Nope. Was it in slot 2? Oh, yeah. That seems about right. Wow, that's loud. So, yeah, I was streaming Doki Doki Literature Club, which is our podcast game, and then I streamed some Cities Skylines to de-stress from Doki Doki Literature Club. All right, let's try this. I'm sort of curious, playing this on my own, how controlling 2 AI characters is going to work. So we're going to see how that goes. That's probably why it's so loud, because I also had the speakers on. That might help a little bit. Okay. So, question is, yeah, okay, this is not great. The problem with loading the autosave is that your controller is still registered. So I can't AIify the other character because they're still registered as set to a controller. I might just actually start from my save point.
I mean, if you want, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know how I would do that with the inputs messed up like that. So.
I mean, that's fixable, but it would probably...
Yeah, we'd have to connect it and then press the button and then unconnect it. It's not really worth it. Let's just go from our save point. The way that we would have actually have to do if we were not able to cheat by save scumming. Oh shit! I also changed this, didn't I? Let's. I'm big now. Look at that. Okay. Water Palace. Oh man. It's been a while since I saved, apparently. I should probably save closer to where we're actually going. Oh, I should probably set the AI for her. Where's the grid? Targeting? Is that the one? Action grid, that's the one. Okay, so I want her to be somewhere to the middle, probably. More keep away than approach. More attack than guard. Let's actually make sure she goes to level 1 there. Alright. I will save that for later, jet lag. Oop. There's a dog eating a string bean. I will check that out after, or when I'm like next in a break. Nope. Why does it let me change my own? Okay. Well, whatever. We'll see how putting her on level 1 actually does. Where the fuck am I? It's Neko's. I mean, this would take me to the witch's forest. Is there... No, there's no way to teleport, so I have to go down, surely. Yes. And I can't go to the right. Can I go down from here? I can't go down from here. Okay, that's where I'm supposed to go. I guess I can only go up. Gotta get up to get down, as they say. Nice job, girl. Okay, here we go. I guess I have to talk to him. So this one doesn't actually take me to Pandora, but I think Guy's Navel is closer to Pandora, because I'm like at Water Palace right now, more or less. Kaboom! Yeah, and then I gotta go down to get to the other place. I guess if I'm using her, if I'm saying keep away, I'm gonna have to give her a ranged weapon, probably. Where in Guy's Navel am I, though? I do find something somewhat zen about, like, grinding in this game, for whatever reason. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that you, like, can't mash. and you have to actually time it. I don't know. Okay. So putting the AI on weapon charge is sort of a fool's game, huh? Let's go with approach, but guard a little more. And we'll say attack from level 0. See, there you go. That's what we want. I need to go down from Guy's nail. There we go. Girl, you literally can't hit that. It's on a different plane. And... yes. So, story of that, jet lag. Since I said on Twitter that I would mention it. Huck, being a reasonable individual, rage quit this game. Because it's frustrating and terrible. Which, I mean, you know, it's not terrible, but it's, like, it is very frustrating. It has, like, a completely incomprehensible difficulty curve, and, like, a lot of the mechanics are just...
It's the feedback. It's the lack of feedback. It has a predominantly terrible feedback system.
Yeah, the feedback is kind of messed up. The difficulty curve is kind of messed up. There's a lot of reasons that you would not continue to play this game. And so Huck made the very reasonable decision that he did not want to continue to play a game that was that frustrating. But I, having the personality that I do, decided that that just means that I want to try harder. So I'm gonna give it a little longer, but I too may opt out.
You know, I could forgive a lot of the game. Mm-hmm. You know, being a product of its time. But the variable 2 to 8 second, or okay, not 8, but 2 to 5 second delay on hit reporting, the concept of registering a hit and feeding that back to the player was well understood before the production of the Super Nintendo.
I don't think it's actually like I think in absolute worst case scenario, it's like a second and a half. But in game time, considering how fast a human's reaction speed is, that's like ages.
Well, no, it doesn't really matter that it's delayed. It matters that it's not delayed by the same amount of time. Because I could adjust for it being, you know, like a 2-second delay or a 1-second delay, as long as it was the same delay every time.
Yeah.
But it's not, and there's no attribution. There's no way to know when a hit number comes up, whether I did that, or whether you did that, or whether the AI did that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, that's true. I did play City Skylines, and I actually, like... Oh, good. I'm unconscious, and there are 2 AIs. I did play more of City Skylines after the stream yesterday. So my city is quite a bit bigger than it was when last we left our heroes. Okay. Alright, let's save. Oops. Let's save over this one. Alright, now we're at least saved closer to the thing that we're fighting. Oh shit, do I still have to... Yeah, so I still have to go through this whole cutscene. I enjoy Cities Skylines. I find games like that very relaxing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, not on a trip. Yeah, she's Going crazy. Maybe I should work harder at leveling up my magics, because like the more you use them, I think the more they level up. And then, so rather than doing what they said and being like, oh, let's just go right away, I'm actually going to go back and save, because then I don't have to do this cutscene again when I inevitably die. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Sims games that are just like real relaxing. Maybe it's the maybe it's just the regularity and predictability of it. What's colony survival? Is that the name of a game, or is that the name of a mode in a game?
Sean's been playing it for...
Is that the Mars thing?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So... what was it? Was this one? No. Let's do... that on all. We'll try and get each magic to at least level 1 before we face the boss. Alright. Seems like the speed up does let you get in more attacks faster, which is good. Okay, how are we doing on MP? She is 7, she is 6. Oh. Very good. Very nice. She's only got 1 left, so we could also just head back. And ooh, shit! There's more zombies. I like how they like cover their crotch when they're hit. how we do. She does not have any MP, so she can't do anything. But she can cast speed, even though we already have speed on us, just to up the... I suppose I could use this area as like a grinding area, because I can, each time I go there, I can just use, since that thing infinitely spawns zombies, I can just use the gem missile on one of the zombies at a time until I run out of MP, and then go save, and then come back.
I don't know if XP is shared.
Well, I'm using magic. So it's the other characters doing the thing.
Yeah. What I'm saying is Sprite will grind up off that, but I don't know.
Oh, that's fine. I don't actually need her level to go up. I want the level of the spell to go up.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I'd like totally missed you were explaining this game to me that I asked about. It's a little Minecrafty. Basically spawn colonists, give them jobs. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds like a fun game. Did I just cast slow on myself? How did that even work? We'll just do all. Okay. Oh, there's another zombie. Hey, Ungrateful's magic skill went up. That's what I like to see. Let's see if we can get. Okay, they are both done with that. I'm just gonna kill one of these zombies. Okay. And then we'll go re-up. I don't know how fast I'm accruing gold by doing this. Probably not as fast as I'm going to be spending it, but I've got like thousands, and it's like 10 gold a night to heal, so I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. I love that kind of game jet lag where there's like it's a sort of co-op between you and a system of whatever they're called, not individual automata, cellular automata. Like that's That's good. That's some good shit. That's what I'm saying. That sounds like a fun game. Also watched Shanbo play Opus Magnum on Thursday, and now I kind of really want to play that. That looks like a lot of fun. That's like a programming clockwork game. I was hoping I could interrupt that, but apparently not. Ooh, it's much better as level 1. This menu system is actually not too bad to navigate for one person. It's a little annoying to navigate, like it's actually worse with 2 people, because...
Well, for starters, you can't tell who opened it.
Yeah, you can't tell who opened it, and it's like, basically one person can use it to interrupt the other. Which is a serious game design flaw. Like, that's no flaw in the players. That is a flaw in the design of the game.
What I don't understand is how this stuff didn't get, like, filtered.
It's a big game. There were lots of other things to worry about.
Okay, but how did it get big without this gets caught? Like, this is really basic stuff.
This is a time that standards were much lower. And I think, you know, it being like a real-time instead of menu-based combat probably counted for a lot at the time. You know what I mean?
It definitely did. Especially from a Square game.
Here, why don't you actually... you could also use some Undine training. Cure me. Okay. Oh shit, is it on? And finally, cure yourself.
Oh man, even when I whisper, I'm audible under.
Alright. Oh, interesting. You have trouble with the hotkeys in it? That's surprising to me, considering it's a puzzle game, so it's not like you have to do timed reactions of things. But I could see wanting to be able to do certain things more easily. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, no, handedness absolutely would make things difficult. Yeah, you gotta be able to customize for things like that. Okay. Probably should have just had her speed up herself to make this. Okay. Gestury's magic skill leveled up. Nice. can see how, especially if you normally do turn-based stuff, it would be difficult to do multiple attacks at the same time, because you probably run into a lot of problems where people are attacking things that have already died, which messes up your programming. If you don't have things like null checks. Alright, cool. This is slow going, and I apologize for the slowness of the going, but I do want to level up their spells for at least level 1 for each of them. Preferably level 2, though. I think they actually are at level 1 now, but preferably level 2 for each of them. When it levels up magic, I don't know if it levels up all magic, or if it just levels up that spell. The counter how many times I've saved. 12, 16, 16, 13. Let's see here. Jam this to level 1. Speed up. Level 1. Jester's magic faded. And let's recast it. And Rachel's magic faded, but she didn't do anything long lasting. Maybe it's the magic on her? I don't know. And missile level 2. That's good. It does, the combat does have a certain Final Fantasy XII sort of feel to it a little bit, especially as a single player, because that whole game was about like letting combat continue for a while and then pausing so that you could like switch between a bunch of menus and decide what you were gonna do. Alright, zombie. Ooh. I think you're out. Yeah, you're out. And you are... You have enough to cure. Let's up your cure. Oh, yeah, okay. So when it says magic faded, it's not talking about, it's not talking about who cast the magic, it's talking about who the magic was cast on. And back to get more. I don't know why they give you so little MP. I guess magic's a little OP in this, and so they need to give you, like, very low MP. But last time we failed to look at what all of the options were in terms of buying things as well before we went to face a boss, which ended up not being great. So I should probably look in town for things. This entire first segment is just going to be grinding. That's how this is going to work. Segment of grinding. That's some kind of shop. Oh, but he's dancing and cannot be reached. House. No, whatever. I guess we just continue as before. Oops, I think I hit all with that. That's alright. I accidentally killed all the enemies. That's okay. We can find more of them in the next room. Or possibly more if we just go in and out again. Yeah. Oh, she's out. Okay. When you're not doing multiplayer, you can also coordinate better on like what you're planning to attack in terms of having one person attack one thing with magic, and then the other person attack with like attack a different character, so you like can focus on like, okay, two characters are attacking this. I mean, you can't do that with physical attacks, which you could do in co-op. So that's a trade-off, I guess. Yes. Sleep. All the sleep. I wish taking a 5-minute nap actually did restore all of your health and mana. That would be nice. I don't know if it lets you rebind. I think it just shows you what the bindings are.
Double check. Because that is so weird.
It does say edit, I guess.
My opinion. Okay, my opinion of them just improved dramatically. Right. You know,
It does.
because that's like I was saying, you can't rebind in Opus Magnum, and I never forgive a PC developer for that. Except the one time. But, yeah, cool. That's so weird. Like, it's got all these other usability problems, but you can rebind your keys. You know?
Like I said, it's all a matter of where you're focusing. Interestingly, it won't let me open the AI menus until my character gets up. That's a good frame to have stopped her animation on.
She's letting go of the Hadoken.
Hey, I leveled up. Okay, more targets. A little bit more. The question is, are we even going to be able to get to the boss? 'Cause I think last time we just did a run. We just ran as far as we could.
Yeah, we sprinted to see what would happen. It's a desperation move, since eventually that strategy is going to fall on its ass. Oh, is that... Do you now have 12,000 pieces of gold?
I think so. I think that's what I had before, though. I think I might be slowly losing gold. I actually haven't been paying that much attention.
I kind of doubt that.
Well, I mean, I've been... Oh, no, I have exactly the same amount of gold. So it's possible I'm breaking even doing this.
I remember in the first game, one of the things I would do is I would skip the gold armor set, and that way I would have enough. I'd get far enough ahead on wealth so that I could buy armor for the rest of the game. Now, if I could have just done that in Xenogears.
It really doesn't last very long, the attack all magic thing. Or the speed up all, I guess. That's like a perfect grind cycle. Got rid of everybody and healed up right at the end. Had just enough left for one heal. Once Jestri's magic levels up, we'll go to the next, or we'll try and proceed through the castle. It's good that the AI doesn't use magic with, you know, just on their own whims. That would make this unplayable. Oh no, maybe I am gaining.
Yeah, it would be strange if in a run of expending all of your
MP
resources that you don't come out ahead on.
Well, I thought maybe the zombies wouldn't have much gold since they're an infinite spawn enemy. But I was mistaken.
Think about it, it's 10 gold, so even if they only dropped, 2 gold each.
Oh, she is doing speed up level 2. I guess they did. Okay, this will be our last grind session then.
Those heavy sighs, by the way, are not directed at your grinding.
Okay.
They're directed at my grinding.
Alright.
Which, if anything, is more boring. I hate fishing.
And yet, you continue to do it.
I have to. Nobody will sell me the fish that I need, so... And it's aggravating because the bait I need for the fish, I need to fish another fish. It occurs to me I don't much care for real fishing either.
Well, that, I mean, I don't know. I guess I have no opinion on that matter. Nope, not Remedy. This one, Curewater. Curewater is still level 1. Okay, so they do level up separately, or at least they level up by the character, if nothing else. So like Undine's magic versus no magic. But speed up is level 2, which is mostly what I care about. So. We should get back to that Borderlands Telltale game. That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We should get back to that Borderlands game.
Well, we played the Borderlands game.
We had the other one, but it was all Dutch angles, so...
It was also, like, just not as good.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, I am steadily increasing in wealth. By, like, not an insignificant amount. By, like, 400 some every time, I think. Possibly 300 some, but, like...
That's a couple of Cups of Wishes.
Is it? I forget how much
it's like
that
300,
cost.
I think.
Alright, so let's see if... I'm going to run through any room that's got one of these little... Come on, guys. I'm going to run through any room that's got one of those flying dudes in it. Oh, shit. One of my characters is already dead. To be fair, that's entirely, like, from being trapped in the doorway like that. I probably could have avoided that. It's fine. Don't worry about being dead. A nice night's rest in the inn will perk you right up.
You get over it.
The Borderlands game we didn't like as much, by the way, was the pre-sequel. We are both big fans of Borderlands 2 gameplay, but I don't know what it was about the pre-sequel that just didn't feel quite right. Maybe it was the writing, maybe not.
Okay, so Ray the Secret of Mana Steam release. There's a date, there's a birthday check.
Is there? Why?
Why? Okay, it is redone in 3D.
Yeah, I know. I've seen screenshots from it.
Apparently, it was a much too faithful port.
Yeah. No improvements had been made. Yes, I saw there was a chest there. I'm just not going to risk it being a bomb. Come on, folks. What's up this way? Down. Come on, folks. Is this just a room? Okay. Not magic orb, candy. Come on, you two. Stay close to me, please.
It says distances, timings, and hitboxes are changed for the worse.
How is that even possible?
I can't imagine how you could possibly make that worse. I still have the desire to get it and play it, though. That's the funny thing. I'm like,
why?
I don't know.
You hate this game. You literally rage quit this game. Why would you want to get a supposedly worse port of it?
I think the problem is that I want to like it. I really do. Because I liked the first one. And I like Square Enix, well, Square at the time. And it's got really cool things about it. Like, I like that ring menu system. I actually think that there's something there. You know? And I like the sort of 3-point AI, and it's got an AI grid, and, you know, it's got some neat usability stuff.
It's not entirely a terrible game.
No, it's got things. It could have been a brilliant game.
Okay, I've saved in slot 1 here. Now we're going to talk to Thanatos. I mean, I have not played the new Chrono Trigger port, Scug, but I could believe that. Yeah, Mana Fortress, Life Energy, something, trouble with the Gaia, Diluc. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and physical attack it until it starts moving, and then we're going to... Okay. Save game position, slot 1. And then we will start using magic on it now that we've leveled our magic up.
Yeah, blast the shit out of it.
Right, ladies, you gonna help or? What the fuck is the hitbox on this again?
We were never. It was the corner of the eye, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Oh, maybe I seem to remember being like completely unable to hit it with the chakram.
Try the spear. It's pokey. No, poking in the eye with a spear.
That did do damage. Why didn't it do the thing? I like told her to do the thing. Yes, understand. Interrupted. Did that do nothing? Jesus.
What is Sprite doing?
I don't know. I don't know what her deal is. Maybe I need to give her a ranged weapon or something.
She's got the whip, right?
Yeah, it's impossible to tell why attacks aren't hitting. It has to do with timing, but there's no feedback about like, hey, you're in a stun lock right now, and like, or it's in the middle of a cast and it's invulnerable, or anything basically that would indicate, hey, your attack is not going to hit right now. Like, why wasn't I hitting there? As far as I can tell, it's identical.
Need to go Sprite. Never mind.
Yeah, you're right. Ugh, let's wait till she officially goes down.
I mean, you might have just well leave her down until you need her. It's just a fire barrel.
That's fair.
I don't know though, because it's still targeting. It's still a thing other than you.
I don't know why that didn't work. Okay. So, first, speed all of us. Then,
And maybe cure.
it does not attack us during this time.
Oh, that's true. You just have to spam into it. Ooh!
Yeah, helps.
That's real good grinding you done.
Can she do? Not really. Let's just make sure that we are properly sped up. Apparently I'm completely able to hit it with anything other than this, so I guess I just keep going. Hey! Just takes a little grinding. Sorry, that was my ring.
Yeah. Worth it though. I wouldn't have done anything different.
Bose orb. Okay.
I'm worried about their chanting gesture. Like, I'm worried that you're gonna stab
Okay,
Sprite in the ear.
So you're the one's the mana sword. familiar. He's the guy I met in town, I think. In my original town. Return to Lucas. I'm off to the underground palace. Okay. Thanks for teleporting us out. I was going to talk to some other people, but this works too. Hooray for grinding. Okay, let me switch back to the weapon I like to use. I assume my mana was upped as well, but I don't know that for sure. Last time I got a full heal, they didn't full heal my mana, so I'm just gonna... Cool. And they wanted me to go back to Luca's. That's like the palace that she was at. I don't have a map, do I? I don't think there's a map. Aw, I'm sorry, jet lag. That sucks. No, as far as I know, I don't have a map. So... Shit, where was she from again? I thought it was Pandora, but... No, Luca has to be someone else because we renamed this character Jestry. Oh. Why am I not controlling these the way I expect to? It's because I was on the wrong character. Yeah, that's unhelpful. Is Luca the water sprite? I think we actually get to the water temple the other way. Where's that guy's navel? God damn it, I don't remember. Probably should have bought some candies, but I think I'll be okay for a little bit. I wonder if I find any candies along the way. So much the better. So I'll take back up to my place. The select button to switch characters is super important. Oh yeah, Water Palace is up from here. Okay.
Does shoulder buttons do anything in that game?
No.
I feel like, toggling between characters.
I think they probably do maybe they do when you're like in menus and stuff.
Maybe.
But yeah, it would be more convenient to have that on shoulders rather than on select. That's true.
Especially, like, you could tell the AI to hang back and charge up, and then toggle into it when it did, and deliver the attack yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Could also go see the dwarf again and up my bow, since I got that bow orb. Orb! Oh no. Okay, so that seed was stolen and now I gotta go get it back from the underground. Most of these areas are just like rehashes of other areas. Okay, I don't know why that guy told me to go see Luca like he knew that Undine was going to be in trouble. It's like, listen, your next story point is over here.
I would be inclined to appreciate that level of clarity.
I mean, that's fair. Alright, back to Gaia's Navel it is.
In Secrets of Grindia, I kept waiting for an instruction. Somewhere on the map is a square that you have to stand in to find the next story point.
That's not fair. I thought that game was pretty clear.
It was, but that would be true to form.
Yeah, true to the humor, for sure. Ugh. I think I go into Pandora and then out the other side. We're just taking a nap, it's fine. Alright, once I get back to Pandora, I might actually save one more time. And then I'll take a break.
Oh yeah, did you pound down a state save after the...
I mean, I put down a state save when I was in the boss fight, but I didn't need it.
No, I mean after the boss fight.
I didn't put a state save, I put an actual save.
Proper save. Now I actually have more confidence in the state saving system than I do in the emulator's ability to correctly simulate a cartridge.
I don't know. It's been doing okay so far.
Yeah, it's true. And I gotta tell you, both with 9X and ZS, I've never had a problem with state saves that didn't result from my own stupidity.
Oh, yeah, probably didn't have to do that. Whoops. Heck yeah. Alright. We're gonna take a short break. We're making progress. We have another task. So I'm going to take a short break and just get some water, things like that. I'll be right back.
And best of all, your husband isn't ready to gnaw his own legs off.
That's also a bonus. BRB.